So, I haven't left London since I got back from my other adventures, and I'm not going to, just because financial reasons, and I'm only here for a few more weeks. But the past few weeks have been awesome. We are having lots more London experiences. We're trying to fit in more with the locals now.
In the airline world, you hear a lot about Apex tickets, but what does Apex stand for?
It's what? Oh, baby. This is our pub quiz on Monday night. It's pretty exciting. I don't know how well we're doing. The questions are the most random things ever. And just in case you're wondering, we didn't get that question right. And we got 6th place at that particular pub quiz out of 6. We're smart guys. We've also found a couple other little hidden spots, which are exciting.
So Michelle visited Coolidge last weekend and told her about these little rooftop gardens. And they're really pretty, so for class today we're coming and visiting, and we're really excited. And they're right next to, they're inside this classy building too. They have real flamingos! What is this?
I'm not sure if that's actually legal. As always, keeping up with theater. I went and saw a musical that I've been dying to see for a long time.
I saw that live with the original cast.
But it was sadly kind of disappointing because, I don't know, I did see the original cast, but like the kid that plays Gustav can't act apparently. Like he can sing, but he can't act, and it made me sad. And then, I don't know, it wasn't as good as the original, but I still enjoyed it. And then I've experienced other various theater things. I haven't video recorded all the plays I've gone to because I've been going to a lot, but that's okay.
We're at the comedy club. It's exciting. We're going to see improv in London. The journal. Go again. And we can go on the stage because there's nothing going on and the season's closed and it's wet and rainy. Yay! The actor's perspective. Look at that, there's even an audience.
Yeah, even when it's not the Globe season, I am still obsessed with the Globe and going there whenever I get the chance. Yay, tours. I've also been partaking in many museum visits before class.
And today before class, Coolidge and I are visiting the Tate Britain, which has a lot of random stuff, but is my favorite, a section of romantic pieces I like because they basically did a lot of art that was based off, you guessed it, literature. So poems and Shakespeare and all kinds of fun stuff.
And what you didn't know was that when I was filming that, some security guy came walking up to me threateningly, and I thought he was going to tell me to turn off my camera, which is why I turned it around and put it up myself, but he didn't, so that was exciting.
And today is go to the Natural Museum of History and see the dinosaur bones before class day. Yay! And that's really cool because it's a dinosaur bone. Yay! And the building is actually really cool too. It looks old. Hi!
I relived Jurassic Park a little bit.
Creepy little bastard. The raptor invasion has begun!
It was scary. I don't like raptors. But apparently they have other things besides dinosaur bones at the Natural History Museum, which is fun.
Rebecca, no matter how much you stretch your arms, you won't be bigger than the whale. It's too big. There's so much stuff like stuffed in this room, it's entertaining me. Today we're in Greenwich, and we're going to visit the Prime Meridian, and it's really pretty, and I like it.
I know. In that last clip you saw a hill. Well, we had to climb up that, and then we saw this.
It's really pretty.
So it was worth it. And weirdly enough, the Prime Meridian has to be on top of that hill.
I'm on one side. I'm on the other side. It's not exactly the Mississippi.
And if you can guess which movie that just came from, that quote, you win at life.
She's on the Prime Meridian!
Did you?
Woo! Oh, it's cute.
Cute. 1, 2, 3.
In addition to museums, though, and lines that separate time zones, we've also visited very important historic monuments.
Today we're at the Tower of London, and it's rainy and wet. I feel like it's appropriate for this famous venue of murder and execution. It adds to the atmosphere and gets my jeans wet, which makes me sad. But it's still cool and historic.
And unfortunately the weather was not happy with us that day, but that's alright. Although despite all of our going out adventures, there are still some nights or times where we just kind of hang out in the apartment and do silly things. So Rebecca and I are breaking into our French bottle of wine tonight. And nobody was at Kung Fu class today, and so there was no after pub night. So we're having a lovely night in Shakespeare, because we're going to watch Love's Labour's Lost, and then drink French wine and eat Italian food. It's great. Yes, we were very international that night. And I feel like living in this apartment, I've also gotten a lot closer to the girls that I've been living with, enough that we make fun of each other all the time.
My impression of Amanda Coolidge. When she's around me. Rebecca!
There was one day where we decided to go walk to Primrose Hill, and of course I didn't get any video of that, but the reason was because I was so shocked by what you're about to see that I was like damaged for the rest of the day.
Sure.
Okay. Behind me is a very sad moment in history.
American football played by British people in Regent's Park.
What are they doing here?
What are they doing?
It's disgusting.
My image of London is completely ruined.
Terrifying, isn't it? Yeah, oh, and for all of those of you who like hear me talk about my friends at Kung Fu, but don't believe that I have them because I don't have video of them, here's some of that.
I don't have a bike, so it better be walking.
No, to the bridge. We're not going to go in. It'll take like 25 minutes maybe.
Can I like share the chair with you?
Unfortunately, you're not allowed to take any pictures or video during class, but we are allowed to take video at the pub night afterwards, and that's the fun part anyway, and that also lasts longer than the actual class, so it's all good. Of course, the big thing that's happened in the past few weeks that I know I've told a lot of you about, and that I know you're super jealous about, is that I went to the Harry Potter premiere.
They're screaming something must be going on.
It was pretty awesome.
Coolidge, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
We're watching the premiere on this giant screen, but everything that's going on right there is going on right over there. But we'd like to keep our lives and not be squished by crazy fans.
But what it doesn't say there is that also if you wanted to get close up, you needed to be there like all day waiting around. But I had work that day, and I didn't think my boss would take me seriously if I said, hey, can I have the day off so that I can go stalk Harry Potter people? But it's still okay because I was in the same place that all the famous people were, and I got to watch them on the screen and hear lots of iconic people talk, but I'm only including 2 of the videos because I have so much on here. It's ridiculous.
It's always the most fantastic reception, always. It is, no, it's amazing, you know. I think it says a lot about the quality of the films that after 10 years of this franchise, we still have the power to pack out Leicester Square with lots of very enthusiastic people. So thank you very much all for coming and waiting in the horrendous rain and everything. You've been fantastic.
How are you this evening? You look lovely.
Very much indeed. It's amazing, isn't it?
It must be just incredibly hard to process the idea that all these people are here because of an idea you had, however long ago it was.
Yeah, an idea I had on a train looking at some cows. Yes, it is very difficult to process.
And yeah, that's been the past few weeks in London. There's been a couple other things, but those are going to have to wait till the next video because this is already really long. And I love you all, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you in a month.